If you clicked on this video, then you probably need this issue addressed. You want to know exactly how do you cancel an order on Doordash. There are several reasons why you may need to cancel, and that's why it's critical that you know. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to cancel a Doordash order as a driver. And we're going to give 4 reasons why you might want to consider canceling an order based on certain circumstances. So stay tuned. Hello, this is Elijah with the Rideshare Guy, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how to cancel a Doordash order as a driver, as well as 4 reasons why you might want to consider canceling based on certain circumstances. As drivers, sometimes we need to cancel an order after we've accepted it, and since Doordash doesn't give much training in regards to how to do it, we're going to address that in this video. So right off the bat, you should know that there are 2 types of cancellations when it comes to Doordash. There's a cancellation before you pick up the food, and then there's a cancellation after you pick up the food. They're handled very differently. If you cancel the order before you pick up the food, that's what's known as unassigning the order. That means the order is going to go back out to the pool of drivers for people to select from. Now, we've addressed the second type of cancellation where you cancel after you pick up the food in our Doordash driver app tutorial 2021. So you want to check that video out if you want to know how to do that type of cancellation. We're going to focus on the first type for this video. So once you've accepted the trip, if you need to cancel the trip, there's going to be a question mark in the top right hand corner that you see on the screen here. You click that question mark, and then you see the option to unassign the delivery. Click that option, and then Doordash will confirm if you want to do this, and it'll let you know how it will affect your ratings. Now, if you unassign the delivery, keep in mind that it's going to affect 2 ratings, and these ratings do matter: the completion rating and potentially your customer rating. If you've had that order attached to your account for some time, there is a chance that your customer rating can take a ding if the customer decides to complain on you that it took longer to get their food because it went to you, then you waited and canceled, then it went to another person. If they do rate it bad in the customer app, that means you take part of the hit, so keep that in mind. The second rating it affects is the completion rating, and you want to keep in mind that you need to keep that above 80% at all times in order to prevent Doordash from deactivating you. With that being said though, if your ratings are relatively high, then sometimes you may need to cancel and it's more practical to do so. So let's go into 4 reasons why you might want to consider canceling. So the first reason is if you just accidentally took the order. I mean, it could happen. Let's say you looked at the order as it came up and maybe you accidentally mentally added an extra 0 to the price. Then you'll be getting paid, so you click on it, then you realize, oh, wait. That wasn't how much I thought it was going to be. I don't want this. It's not paying enough. Well, that's one reason. The second reason is if you're heading to the restaurant and there's some kind of like obstruction that's inhibiting your ability to get to the restaurant. So let's say there's some huge accident that's just literally blocking every way that you can get to the restaurant. Well, then you got to consider maybe I should just cancel this order and, turn around. Because if it's going to take 20 to 30 minutes to get through all that traffic and then get to the restaurant, it's probably more practical for you to cancel. Of course, this is assuming there's no other way around whatever obstruction is going on. But sometimes something happens and literally the only way you can get to the restaurant is if you were approaching from the other side of town. Not much you can do in that situation. The third reason you might want to consider canceling is if you're at a restaurant and it's taking way too long for the food to get ready, or the staff lets you know it's going to be a while. So you get there and they say, oh, we just got it, it's going to be like 20 minutes. Or you get there and you waited like 5 minutes and it just occurred to you that you're still here. Now, how long you wait at a restaurant, that's going to vary depending on how long you're willing to wait, as well as how much the order is paying. We're not going to get into that because we talked about that in other videos. But let's say that you've waited more than your personal threshold that you wait at restaurants for deliveries, then you might want to consider canceling that delivery and moving on. This is important because Doordash does not pay for wait time. If you spend too much time waiting at restaurants, it's going to cut into your per hour earnings. And the fourth reason you might want to consider canceling is a new feature that Doordash has recently implemented. So if you've been doing Doordash for a little while, you're no stranger to the concept of stacked trips. You accept the delivery, then while you're on your way to the restaurant, you may get an order from a different restaurant or even the same restaurant that's on the way or somewhere in the vicinity, and you have the option to take that order, so you'll have 2 orders. That's known as a stacked trip. Well, Doordash has a new feature to where you're actually getting stacked trip orders before you even accept one. So on the screen, you'll see 2 orders and it says how much you'll be getting paid for each one. And that appears as if it was a single trip. Now, with that being the case, let's say it's real busy on DoorDash. Trips are coming in just all over the place. That's great. It's a lot of activity, right? But you keep getting these double stacked trips that DoorDash keeps sending you, asking if you want to accept. And you notice that like some of them, like the first order is like, oh, I do the math and this one is like 4 miles. I'm making like $2 per mile. Cool. But the next one is like 5 miles further and that one's not paying that much. So you'll go ahead and pass on the whole thing. You get like 3 or 4 of those and DoorDash is only sending you those. If you don't accept one of them, well, then you'll just be sitting there not making money. So what I do is, if that happens, I'll go ahead and accept one that looks favorable and I'll just cancel that second order. That way I'm not just sitting in my car declining all these orders and not making money. I'll go ahead and accept one and then cancel which delivery I don't want so I can stay in activity. And the last reason, I didn't include it in the list because it's kind of doesn't need to be stated, but if there's some reason, like some personal reason that you need to cancel, like a family emergency or something like that, then obviously that's a reason that you need to, you may need to cancel or unassign the delivery. And with that being said, we've covered not only how to cancel a delivery, but we've given you a few reasons as to why you may want to consider canceling, because if you don't, it may cut into your per hour earnings. That does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we drop a new video. And hit that like button as it helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Very much appreciated. We publish new videos every single week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be safe and profitable, everyone.